The BMW i8 looks so powerful that you would think it's going to lift off any second now. But being a hybrid, performance is probably not the biggest concern here, or is it?
The BMW i8 is all about performance and about fuel efficiency. Just look at her beauty. Her lines and shape have dynamic and performance written all over her. And that's not despite the plug-in hybrid system, but because of it. Fitted on the front axle is the latest example of our new BMW eDrive technology. It's an electric motor that delivers 131 horsepower and 250 Newton-meters torque. On the rear axle operates the twin-power turbocharged three-cylinder engine. It is the ultimate lightweight unit, delivering an output of 231 horsepower and 320 Newton-meters of torque. This makes for an impressive 154 horsepower engine output per liter, which is a value you find in motor racing. The electric motor and the petrol engine deliver a combined maximum of 362 horsepower, which is good for a top speed of 250 kilometers an hour. The latest results from BMW test tracks show that the sprint from 0 to 100 clocks at just 4.4 seconds. So overtaking on roads will give a new meaning to your concept of acceleration, because the electric motor delivers torque practically from the standstill. Rushing the throttle packs an immediate punch, even eliminating the slight dip of delivery due to the common turbocharger lag. But driving performance is not about power alone. In fact, the BMW i8 introduces an all-new architectural concept. The entire body is basically split up into two segments, which makes for a low center of gravity and an equal weight distribution between the front and the rear axle. B, the body is in large parts made of aluminium and carbon fiber, which makes it light and rigid, which is essential for great road behavior. And C, the obviously aerodynamic body adds to the sharp driving dynamics and performance.
The design of a hybrid car is probably all about practical necessity. Stretch for better aerodynamics, aesthetic aspects are probably the very last concern, aren't they?
Don't worry. For us, practicality and aesthetics are two sides of the same coin. A dazzling design is a must for a BMW. The design of the BMW i8 conveys a strong, iconic character. It's dynamic at first glance. The long wheelbase, short overhangs, the sweeping silhouettes, powerfully formed surfaces, and precise lines. You might even think the BMW i8 is surging forward, even though it's standing still. And here we have the double kidney grille, the BMW icon that makes this vehicle's origins unmistakably clear. The grille is flanked by the equally iconic LED headlamps. Moving on to the bonnet, we have another eye-catcher. This V-shaped black belt starts here, runs along here, wraps itself across the entire car body to end over here at the rear, which looks pretty cool and dynamic. Viewed from the side, the BMW i8 has an ultra-flat silhouette, which seems to say loud and clear, dynamic sports car. From our position, we have a pretty good view of lines and surfaces interlocking and overlapping. BMW calls this layering, but the real stunner is these scissor doors. With no visible handle, they blend in perfectly well with the smooth lines of the car body. And when they're up, they won't even reach as high as 2 meters. So you'll have no trouble parking your car in any kind of public parking garage. The layering principle that we just saw resumes even in the BMW i8's interior. This creates a completely new relation between functionality and clear form. Sitting here behind the wheel makes the orientation of the cockpit towards the driver tangible. Even the center stick is aligned towards you, and that gives you that typical BMW sports car feel. What's new here are the sustainable materials. BMW has integrated a set of renewable and naturally treated raw materials. Also, it's a 2+2 seater.
With foresight into a new era of vehicle lighting. the BMW laser technology, a guarantee for the most effective and efficient high beams of all times. Laser light offers a maximum of safety by doubling the range and thus creating more driving comfort for the customer. It also helps to save energy through reducing fuel consumption, or it can also help to increase the range of an electrically operated vehicle. The BMW laser lighting system, a perfect addition to standard LED high beams. From 70 kilometers an hour onward, it automatically activates, therefore doubling the range and increasing driver's visibility up to 600 meters. The fact that this innovation is available for the first time in the electric sports hybrid i8 is no coincidence. The i8 is a symbol of performance and efficiency, as well as its laser light. It provides performance advantages and also saves energy, which is significantly more efficient than conventional light sources. The BMW laser light was invented and developed at the Research and Innovation Center in Munich. The principle works as seen in this model. A diode conducts the laser beams. A phosphorus membrane changes them into a pleasant white and bright light.
The advantage of using high brightness point source is to make very compact systems and very efficient systems. And with this we managed to double the range of the visibility while keeping the size of the optics very small.
The development of laser lighting began with a virtual profile, followed by first prototypes. They needed to undergo rigorous tests to endure the lifetime of a car. The motivating force in the development department is to always search for the best combination of safety, comfort, design, and quality. We combine the technology that is currently available, develop it, and bring it into a shape that is absolutely ideal for our customers and our brand image. Laser high beams also support innovative BMW light functions, such as the glare-free high beam assistant. Using a camera to detect oncoming traffic, the system automatically divides the light cone to avoid blinding other vehicles. More than a decade ago, the BMW Group launched its Efficient Dynamics development strategy. This strategy is committed to the ongoing pursuit of an efficient overall vehicle, a dynamic drivetrain, and intelligent management of all energy flows. We're here in the BMW Group's Aero Lab, one of the most advanced wind tunnels in the world. This is where we carry out the detailed honing of our vehicle's aerodynamics. Under the same roof, we also focus on the lightweight design of our cars. For example, overall weight, center of gravity, axle load distribution. Everything that ultimately has a definitive impact on longitudinal and latitudinal dynamics and efficiency. Next to optimized aerodynamics, intelligent lightweight engineering is fundamental to any dynamic vehicle. A low center of gravity, balanced axle load, masses compactly positioned near the center of the vehicle, and the lowest possible overall weight. A revolutionary life drive concept was developed for the BMW i models. The drive module is made of aluminum. The life module of carbon. The carbon fiber is produced in Moses Lake in the USA, using energy that is delivered entirely from hydropower. In Wackersdorf, carbon fiber bundles, so-called rovings, are placed side by side and stitched together. In Leipzig, they are then cut to size, stacked, preformed, and hardened using resin. The parts are then bonded to form the passenger cell. 50% lighter than steel and 30% lighter than aluminum. BMW debuts large-scale industrial processing of carbon, a first in the motor industry. Intelligent, lightweight engineering pulls out all the stops, the right concept, the right material in the right place, optimization down to the last detail, over and over. That's what we understand by lightweight design. The acoustic screen in the BMW i8 divides the cabin from the engine compartment at the rear, which dispenses with noise insulation measures. Acoustic sheeting is sandwiched between layers of chemically hardened glass. That makes the screen stable, flexible, and considerably lighter compared with conventional glass. The aluminum rear wheel carrier is a highly stressed component, exposed to wheel forces acting from all directions. It is designed to transfer these forces in a controlled manner to the links. In the areas between the attachment points, every gram of unnecessary material has been removed to save weight. The instrument panel support made of die-cast magnesium makes even more efficient use of this lightweight material, whose rigidity is achieved only in conjunction with the body and instrument panel. It makes for a weight savings of 30%. Foam plastic replaces conventional material in the air conditioning ducts of the BMW i8. The new component is flexible, absorbs noise from the air conditioning system, and is 60% lighter. The patented forged aluminum aero wheel rim is optimized for both lightness and aerodynamics. Reduced air resistance, reduced weight, and low rotational energy requires less engine power. The BMW i8 embodies intelligent lightweight engineering, from concept to detail. Optimal axle load distribution, low center of gravity, plus the low weight of a sports car. The right material in the right place.
It's feeling like